Yo, Speci, what's up, man? How you doing?
How's it going, Habla? I'm all good, bro. What you saying?
Nah, I'm good, bro. I see you've been grinding on on the Twitch lately, on the YouTube, man. You've been popping off like crazy, brother.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's nice to be back playing, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good to know. So I've been having this idea for like a really long time, and one card that I've never actually done a meme card video around is Keltalis. And I was like wondering if you could tell me anyone who would help me with that, because I'm really struggling out here. I've been asking a lot of people, and nobody's come through. And I'm like, you got anybody that might help me out with that?
Oh, you've been asking other people
Yeah,
to
yeah,
for a
yeah,
Caltalis video?
yeah.
Oh, um, I mean, I could help you out with Caltalis. I played a bit of Caltalis in the
Wait, what?
past.
Wait, what? You helping me out with a video?
Yeah,
I might
yeah.
as well make you do the thing, you know? Whoa, no, no, don't.
Meme cards.
All right, so this episode of Mean Cards, we're actually starting off in the deck builder, since I will need the help of the mighty Specimen Gwent to build my Keltalis deck. The man's famous for playing Keltalis, so might as well, get some tips from the master.
Few routes we can go down, Habla. We could go down like Carapace with like a bit of silly dash action, or my sort of preferred way is Death Shadow, because that way you can use Caranthea on Keltalis, and then you use your Death Shadow on your 1 strength Keltalis, which puts her in at 9, and you've still got that Keltalis in your hand, so you can play her twice. It's
That
my
is
preferred
that
way.
is a good shout. Yeah, I was thinking about Carapace since it's a very basic one, and it would only suffer against Nilfgaard even if we take it with things like Caranthir. But I do like the idea of Death Shadow, since the rework of Renew doesn't put you in a spot where you're able to replay the Keltalis. It's really awkward
that's
now. Yeah, so I do like the shout of Death Shadow. I was also considering like Force of Nature, where you use like Keltalis as like a 1 round strategy, but we want to go like pretty hard on this Keltalis strategy. So let's just choose this Death Shadow leader ability and see what we can go on from here. Now, obviously, we need the Keltalis, and as you said, Caranthir is definitely an option that we can use. And the rest of the package, well, I'm guessing we have to run like a bunch of consumes. So I would
Sure.
also say like Endrega Warrior. Would you say Karen's good?
I would, to be honest. Like, it's just super flexible. Like, there's sometimes when you're in round 3 where you just really need that Karen to help you out. It's like you can leave it on the board and then use your consumes, or you can do 3 consumes instantly. So I'd say we probably want to go Karen. It's
sounds good.
expensive, but it is good.
That sounds good. All right, I'll take it. I'll accept it. How about like Bargus as well? Double Bargus?
Yeah, I think that's the other one you want in it.
Wow, double Bargus.
It's just so good. 2 consumes, like, it's just solid.
Okay, now knowing from your gameplays, you play Pact. What about
Sure.
Thaw? What about Thaw?
Yeah,
I do feel like
Thor
Thaw
can
is a good option.
definitely. It's obviously 2 points less, but giving that veil means it can't be locked, can't be poisoned.
Like we
It
can
can really
run.
save you against Nilfgaard.
Yeah, we can really run like a one-off though, Thaw. So I'm gonna say, are you saying 2 Thaws? Yeah, I say 2 Thaws and 2 Pacts
Sounds
seems pretty good. So, all right. Other cards. I guess we play on Aeromancy because
Sure.
it's an Aeromancy. You wouldn't like.
Yeah,
We're playing
that's it.
neutrals. We're not playing for devotion anyway at this point anymore.
A card that's kind of like a bit of a weird one, because she's gone out of fashion quite a lot, is Matter. I still feel like you want to use Matter in this list because it puts Keltalis in your hand, and you need that to be able to Caranthea Keltalis.
Yeah.
So even though it feels kind of bad,
Makes
you
sense,
can also
actually.
use her like in round 3 for your Keltalis round to just make the round like 1 turn longer, which in theory gives your Kelly a bit more value.
That is
So
a very good
it's kind
shot.
of
I do
she's
like
gone
that.
out of fashion a little bit, but I think you just need the consistency with this deck.
So we also had Cave Troll and Mata, because I think Cave
Sure.
Troll is also pretty much an auto pick in this deck. All right, so I mean, I like the Mata shout. I mean, Mata's kind of fallen out of favor since Neuromancy got introduced, but I think in this deck, like adding more consistency to it actually isn't that bad, since you really just play for one strategy. Guess we also play like the Weiger and Ozreal package with like
Sure.
Goliath, because I just think that's pretty good for this kind of deck with these tall units that just
Yeah, they're just good. So the next thing to consider as well is like our backup options on Caranthea. Like, what else are we going to be using Caranthea on? Because some games you're going to want to use it on Keltalis, but not all the time.
All right, so we're looking at either a Parian or a Beast.
Sure.
both?
I think
Just
Beast
both,
is
right?
definitely in this
We can
deck.
just go
Yeah,
both, yeah.
I can get behind that. Now, there's also another card that honestly I've not used that much, but it just makes so much sense, and it's Detlef. It could be
Detlef.
an option.
Yeah,
Tell me your thoughts on it.
I do feel like Detlef's a good shout here. We do pretty much already have all of our units down at this point. What about Ardgaith? Is this a meme?
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather
So-
just play Riders before I play Ardgaith.
Right. Ardgaith can be really good. I think it's better in like Devotion though, because you can get like the Winter Queen out, and also you use like a Lava and then play Gels. Like one thing we really need to do with this deck is you want to be able to push round one quite hard. Like if you can win round one with this deck, often using Thrive, but you could go down a different route. Like you're in control of the game, and then you've got a long round through with Kelly.
Okay.
But you also don't necessarily need to go down that route, and we could just focus on specials where things like Frost make a lot of sense.
All right, I can feel that. So I guess you're saying Thrive, so I'm gonna add this card because this card is just
Sure.
good, right? Like you wouldn't
Yeah.
play a deck without this. To be
I
fair,
mean, we don't have to go down this route either, right? You could try and take a different route of just playing more Frost and like special based, but yeah, Thrive's just really good early rounds. It's not as good in round 3 because obviously you're playing 2 Lavas and you want to get Kelly up and running.
yeah, but we
and
did, that's true. We don't have to get greedy with the no unit package as well because we have things like Karen, and
That's it, yeah.
and Spargus to sort of work with that. How about a bit of Penitent? Penitent's awkward with Aparian though. I mean, it's not that
Sure.
terrible.
Yeah, Penitent is a really reasonable option, but I think we wouldn't use the Phantom, right?
Okay, yeah, that's true.
It is a really good card that again it does help us like secure our round one a lot of the time, so I can definitely get behind it. I'm really like sometimes I go for it, sometimes I don't. Another card that's really funny in this deck is Count Caldwell because you can play him on your opponent's side of the board.
Nah.
And then steal him back with Kelly.
I know, but that's not. No. We're good here. I don't think Count Caldwell's actually correct in this list. Like, actually, how about
Also, like
how about Crow's Eye? Like a one-off Crow's Eye, I feel like is actually not
I
terrible.
can get behind it for sure.
Like we don't have that many provisions to work with anyway at this point. We've put a lot of the high provisions into like Oneiromancy, Mata, Wyvern. I mean, we could try and cut Oneiromancy for like a Decree, open up like 2 provisions. I don't feel that's necessary though. I feel like Oneiromancy is just good enough already. We could just like add a random squirrel as well if we need to.
Yeah, I was going to suggest Squirrel. Sure. Yeah, I can get behind.
I mean, if
it.
we're playing neutral, might as well, right? That is something.
Then like I'm looking at this list and I'm thinking like, okay, we could go for like a couple of 7s. We could go for like a 9 and a 5. But what always sticks out to me at this stage is a 10 and a 4 because we've already got that Oneiromancy. Like we've already got Matter. I think we just need to try and maximize gold cards. I think we've got to try this Detlef. I think it could be the vibe. We've got Arantha, we've got all these consumes. It's like a 15-point card.
It makes sense. So we could add a second Crow's Eye, but I don't think that's correct. I don't think second Crow's Eye is any good.
Yeah.
I mean, feel like
at times natural selection can be kind of decent as well. It's nice early rounds, but also when you're playing Kelly, let's say our opponent's got like a 6 strength unit and like an 8 strength, and we want to kill the 8. Maybe it's like a Saul or something. You can use the natural selection to put it down to 4, and then it'll be the one Kelly kills.
But I don't think
I
don't think it's gonna be that significant though to have this one-off natural selection.
Sure.
I think at this point we are so deep into like the whole Kelly strat that we can go for we might even just go for a Diamond Iridium Bomb at this point. But actually, no, that's bad because like a lot of the times these scenarios actually help out and get us Kelly value because they spawn multiple units. True. So how about Spores? Like I'd rather have like a one-off Spores than a one-off natural
I get behind
selections
Spores,
for
definitely because we're killing the low strength units, right? So Spores is really good.
Yeah, I do see that. Okay. I feel like this is actually not too bad. I mean, the deck's looking kind of trash, but that's what Kelly decks usually look like.
That's it.
Would you say this is it? Would you say we're good to jump into a game right now?
Yeah, we go for it. Like the other thing we could consider is maybe putting Foglets in at 4, but because we've got Consumes. But I think because we've got Detlef, we maybe want to avoid the Foglets. They're kind of slow, honestly, and you want to play quite quick round 1. This looks good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we could like drop like the Crow's Eye and like a Thaw or like a Pact for like the Foglet. If we don't like Crow's Eye and like Thaw, we can maybe drop.
Yeah,
them.
I mean, I guess I guess the thing, like, do we really need 2 Thors and a Crow's Eye?
Yeah, that's true.
It might be a bit
I
much.
think we
right?
just drop like both of them and just add like double foglet.
Yeah.
Because we do have like all the consumes, right? That makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. That's a good shout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then let's just jump into a game with this nonsense.
Let's go, man. My laugh turned into a cough.
I know, I heard that. What leader skin? We want to use some cheeky Siri? Yeah, let's just use cheeky Siri. All right, I don't have any other. Wait, let's look at the journey here. What do I got? I got an axe. Oh, that's good enough.
Nice.
Let's go with the axe Siri. Yeah, let's go. Let's chop some wood, boys. Nah, I actually find this really ugly. The only
Me
one
too. I hate it.
the only one I would
honestly.
like is probably this one. This one's kind of okay. This one's terrible.
I don't like
This
the
one's
aura.
naughty though. I love this one.
What?
Do you not know
I
this?
did not know that was a thing.
This is the
Nope.
Okami one from you know Okami, PlayStation 2 game, classic. All right, Mr. Joe. I'm guessing your real name's Joe, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
Joe, my man, Joe. I'm gonna call you Joe. My name's Ben.
I
by
honestly.
the way.
What is it?
Ben, just like Benjamin.
Ben. Nice.
All right, so
Mystic Echo.
Mystic Keko, as some like
Yeah.
to call it. Now we have the Mata, so we have the Kelly down. I would actually mulligan this Ozreal. I don't see a point of us keeping the Ozreal here.
I mean, like, we could
I-
just keep it though, because like Egon could just get.
Yeah, he probably will poison
KO'd.
like. Yeah, he probably will
I feel
poison
like-
this.
I feel like the pack doesn't do much for us round 1 because we want to probably focus on Thrives.
Fair enough. We got consume. We don't have enough consumes. I could just actually Squirrel's
Yeah.
not bad here even.
Maybe we do just keep this.
I could just
Honestly.
drop Ozreal if anything.
Yeah, either way. It would have been nice if we found a Foglet, right?
Yeah, it would have been really dope to find, or even like a Bargus to consume the Detlef. I like Detlef in round 1 a lot more than I like something like Goliath. Goliath's a good card to push with, but we don't necessarily need it here. So Scoia'tael.
So obviously Squirrel's going to come in clutch here if he plays some sort of Echo card like an Aneromancy.
For sure. Or like just Waters of Broccolon, we can just banish that immediately.
True, yeah.
Or even just a Call of the Forest, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm actually down to banish the Call of the Forest. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing like Water.
So my early impression
what?
here is that we're up against an Aglace deck.
Aglace?
That's my early impression. Mystic Echo Devotion.
Well, no, it doesn't really matter at this point. We just played Larva anyway. It's just smash Larva. Like the brain does not exist. I mean, we could have. Was there any way to deal with this? No, not really.
No.
I mean, we could have played the Parian to kill this. I don't think that's worth it though.
Nah.
Definitely not. He can't kill this with a Nature's Rebuke, which is really good.
Yeah, it comes in at 6. It's
Plus, he's
difficult
also
to deal
not.
with.
Yeah, he's also not the Precision Strike, so he's kind of going to be struggling with this card, I think. Okay, so he's playing his. As I said, we have no real way of dealing with these sort of engines.
Yeah, which is unfortunate for sure.
No Vincent in hand, no Karathi, but I feel like that's all right still. So
I mean, are we going to win this round with this hand? That's sort of the question. I guess we could.
I say we can on. This is a very good hand for. We have like the big Wyvern, big Goliath, 2 Thrive units. We have this engine. We can establish this engine quite early. We can play Warrior to play around Poison on the Wyvern. We can play Mata as like a proactive Thrive trigger.
Yep.
As well. We can also play for Kelly this round if we need to, without leader, just like as a point
So
play.
if we're going to go for it, we should go Phantom first, right? So only
Yeah, I would say Phantom, and then we might consider using our Squirrel on this.
Sure.
I don't feel like that's actually a bad play. Because Squirrel isn't... I mean, Squirrel's actually quite powerful. It's just... I don't think he's going to be playing Waters. As you say, Aglace is a very likely shout here. The fact that he played this first as well might indicate that he wants to sort of use this as early as possible, getting into his graveyard as possible. Because not a lot of decks sort of play Call of the Forest turn 1, right?
Yeah, especially for a Fricks in it.
Yeah, like you want to keep that for like
It's
an oak.
it's got to be Aglace, right? He's just hand buffed his Aglace. I think it's got to be it. So there is an argument with our Squirrel to hold on to it, because what he might try and do is use Shaping Nature in round 3, and then he'll res it round 3 with his Echo. So there is an argument we could try and hold the Squirrel to actually
Yeah, I mean,
banish the.
I'll accept it. I'll accept. But for the moment, we have to just kill this now with the Hyperion. I think that's the right option because he can kill this with Rebuke. So denying him Rebuke
Yeah,
value
that's
here
true. Right,
is
sure.
definitely something I want to do here. And then he has to kill one of these for 3 tempo, which isn't the greatest. So either we drop the Weiger now or we drop the Squirrel to banish the Call of Force. But as you said, we can drop Squirrel anytime, whereas Wyvern has a bit of a timer on it.
I think Wyvern kind of makes sense because it might make him. He could still kill it with a Rebuke Dunker, but at least that stops him getting carryover.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not ideal, but we could also like. Yeah.
I'll just do it. We're running out of time there. No speed Gwent today. So either he poisons this, which we can then consume with the Indrega Warrior, because we do want to sort of like counterplay that, or he just rebukes
obviously,
this.
if he kills this Dunker Rebuke, it feels really sad, but at least it's denying him points for the future round. So it's also worth quite a lot in that sense.
And then we can just
because Dunker's just so good when she's TA'd.
And then we can just squirrel his Call of the Forest to curve with the Thrive. Oh, okay.
Right. I think his
pass
next plays
here.
can be Shaping Nature.
We could pass here. Shaping Nature is kind of scary.
Oh,
but I don't
this is a really good pass. Yeah, this is an amazing pass.
Would you say so? Oh yeah,
because
I guess
with
so.
Kelly, like, he's not going to be able to bleed us now, so we're just going for a long round 3 with Kelly. I think this is
Okay.
great, honestly.
All right, I'll take it. I accept
And
it.
I still think our Squirrel should do pretty well.
As a dry pass.
Yeah, or just like banishing his Shaping Nature if he is in a Glaze deck, which I'm so sure he is.
Okay.
I imagine he's not going to play Shaping Nature, and he'll try and save it for round 3, and then he'll use his Echo to res it last turn for his Glaze value. So it's essentially playing for like 16 points, his leader there.
Okay.
It's definitely a Glaze, man. We've got to hold on to this Squirrel until he plays Shaping Nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 20-point Squirrel.
Yeah, that's true. All right. I can see that shout. That's a good shout. I wouldn't have thought this. I thought this was just going to be a basic sort of symbiosis deck. We could also... Oh, this Spores actually is pretty useful here. We can
Sure.
keep the Foglet. Problem is definitely the Vampire here. The hand's good, though. I kind of want to keep everything here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me?
Now we can keep it, honestly.
I mean, I could drop the Foglet.
I think it's good. Like, we thin our deck out, right? If he plays a card, we can play Matter as well.
Well, we don't need
thins us
thinning.
a bit more.
Like, we actually don't need thinning. Like, the odds of us hitting, like, an Ozreal or, like, an Aeromancy here are pretty high. I don't really need this Foglet. Like, boom, we get a Dragolarb out of it. I'd say this is better. So, either he dry passes here and plays for Aglace Last Say, which we can obviously counter with the Squirrel. So, what is he going to do here? If
he might play a card, but
Oh, he's
very
definitely
difficult
playing a card
to-
here. Question is, if he plays a card, do we Mata or do we... I guess we Indrega Larva... Nah, actually, no. Do we Mata?
I mean, there's an argument to Matter round 3 when we've got Kelly going, because it just extends the round. But also, you know, we need Kelly in hand to do that. So we probably do Matter since we don't have Keltalis in hand.
Because
yet.
I'm kind of scared of, like, the Ithany. So if we play, like, Kelly rather early, we can, you know, play for the Ithany counter. So this is where the Spores comes in. Now, question is... Yeah, I guess it's Mata here. I could play Indrega Larva. Actually, I don't value Indrega Larva during the rounds where I play Keltalis.
Yeah,
so
the issue is if we play Lava and he passes, then Matter doesn't work for us this round. And we might not have Kelly in hand.
We
So
can
I
just
think
play
we maybe
this,
just
though, on
Matter
the
to
dry
be safe.
pass still. We can still just play the Warrior on the dry pass.
Yeah, don't we want like Kelly in hand though for round 3? Isn't that kind of because then we can just Kelly like Caranthea straight away with
Yeah.
we can use Caranthea on Kelly straight away. So I think this is probably safer.
So, but we can't Mata. We have 10 cards in hand.
Oh no, because we go to 9. We play Matter. We go to 9.
that's
We draw
true,
a card.
That's true.
Yeah.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
Boom. Look at that Kelly coming out. Premium because I played the Thronebreaker. Yeah, I'm guessing you
Nice.
also did.
No comment.
Oh no. Oh no.
I've actually got it premium because I transferred my account from PlayStation and I had Thronebreaker.
Oh, that sucks. That's big
But-
shucks.
You must fight.
Okay, he's actually pushing. Oh well,
No, he's not
necessarily
pushing. 'Cause
He's
not
only at
necessarily
7, right?
We could also just play the Beast at this point. We have our target. We have our Caranthea.
Beast is so many points in this deck, like because you always consume. I think Lava's fine here. It doesn't really commit to anything, but it's still if he pushes, then it maximizes our points.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, he's committed like 2 bad cards. But if he commits the Shaping Nature at this point, our Spores is just gonna completely counter that. And we can just play Squirrel on the Shaping Nature immediately anyway as well.
Wow, he's actually pushing.
He's pushing this pretty hard as well. So it's either... It's Goliath here, right? Or it's Beast.
Yeah, get behind Goliath.
Wait, Beast plays for 12 plus 4. Wait, no, Beast plays for 6 plus 2, so it plays
Beast's
for
enough
8.
because of the Thrive. It plays for
Yeah.
8 on the pass.
I think I
think
want
Beast's-
to establish this first.
Sure.
Because it procs nicely here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. We
I think it's enough.
No, it's not because
Maybe
of
I'm talking
Hamadryad.
rubbish 'cause
no,
of
no,
that.
it's not enough. That's
Oops.
all right. He's not going to pass. He
My
doesn't
bad.
look like he's passing here. I don't know what he's doing here. We just gave him a very easy pass here.
Sure.
I don't know why I said... I forgot about this card.
Yeah,
I
I
plays this card.
Me too.
So do you... I mean, Double Kelly in this matchup is nuts. It's absolutely nuts, actually.
Sure.
Because of, like, the amount of units that he spawns. Okay, he's playing Defender here. Is he playing, like, your list? Like, the one that you put out in day 1?
Of like
This
last
is really
season.
annoying.
I don't know, maybe.
Do we play our Kelly now?
So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we were to Caranthea Kelly, we'd both be at 6.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a bit of an awkward one, isn't it, really? Yeah, our lack of consumes is kind of unfortunate in this hand.
The fact that he plays Defender here as well is really annoying for the Hamadryad. Could also just be Defender. Actually, no, I think I value Defender quite a bit. It has to be Goliath here.
Sure.
Just stay ahead. Tempo ahead here.
I mean, we also could just slam Kelly in a minute without using Caranthea, and we've then got Caranthea Dettlaff for like around 3, potentially.
Yeah, but we don't have that many consumes though, which is a bit awkward. Okay, Shaping Nature. Oh, for the Circle of Life. But a big boy Aglace. So now we lose it. I think this is our Kelly turn, right?
Yeah, I think
We're
Caranthea,
on
Kelly, Death Shadow.
We're on
Kelly,
6.
sounds
He's
good.
on 8 units.
Yeah, seems good.
That's good. I like it. Also,
And we proc the Thrive
the
as well
Thrive
with the
is-
buff Caranthea.
The Thrive is very, very big here. So let's just do this.
Double proc in that lava, and then like the beast just goes off here as well, right?
I think my
So many
positioning
points.
here was wrong.
I
think I
mean-
shouldn't have played this front
I know
row.
what you mean, right?
But
There's
what else?
also like
Yeah, I guess.
if we want to be just a bit disgraceful, we could always consume the Goliath as well, which gives him an extra unit, potentially a really good one. Okay, squirrel time.
This is Squirrel time.
He's
yeah.
he's going for that 2-0 Glace, man. I can see it. And I
That's-
think make sure to emote him before playing the squirrel as well.
So which one you want
mean-
here? I'm gonna say you're going down.
Sure.
Run while you're still able.
All right, that's good. It's all right. That was all right.
Not too shabby. Not shabby at all.
Okay.
And he gives us beast value as well. Love it.
Yeah. This is a huge card.
But he's got a big buff to Glace in his hand still, for sure.
No, it's buffed by 4, right? He played 2 Circle of Lives. He played a
Fricks
bit of
in it as
Dunka.
well.
Fricks in it.
Dunker
Yeah, I guess
potentially.
Fricks in it.
So
It's big.
did he play 2 circles or 1? I'm not sure, but it's pretty good anyway.
And I had
it's
to
not
place the
amazing.
Squirrel here so that we can get max value off of the Endrega Warrior. So I guess I just play the Endrega Warrior. Or do I play my Dettlaff Higher Vampire here?
I think we hold on to Dettlaff. Like we don't. He's like our. I think yeah, the consumes are pretty good here.
Yeah, seems good. Thrives as well.
And Kelly's just going in, man.
I think he just wants to play for the short round Aglace at this point. So that I'm not sure if he wants to keep going here. Oh, Gord. Oh, he's playing it back row.
Oh, that's a yikes.
I guess I just play Defender here because of Thrive.
Hey, spores, no? Are we not going to spores here? Because we can
I
never
kind of
really
want to
get
spores
through.
the Aglace. And we
True,
will always have
but-
these spores here. And I don't
Yeah, that's
like
true.
he doesn't have an answer for Defender anyway.
Sure.
So it's like we're just basically stalling out here at this point, I think. Because I want a better spores than 7. Because like
But yeah, if his
yeah.
last card's a Glacier, and then he was going to use leader on Shaping Nature, it's like a 20-point squirrel, like I say.
Yeah.
So that squirrel's kind of huge. Because he would just slam a Glace front row, which is already buffed. It's even more than that, right? So yeah, the squirrel was huge here. Squirrel MVP.
So he has to play for the Call of the Forest now, or Isengrim's Council, whichever one he prefers. And as I said, I do believe his last card here is going to be Aglace. We're actually not sure if he's Devotion, though.
He is because of the Fricks in it.
Oh, yeah, the
played.
phrase. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the phrase in it gave
It
it
did
away.
both, yeah. I've not seen Ethne or any like Oak Critters or anything like that. He's roping!
Oh, he's roping out. He's going to have to discard his card here. Oh, he's boosting this up as well. That's silly.
He's roping!
Oh, he got it. Oh, look at that. Aglace, dude.
Oh, and he's playing it in the back row!
He's playing it in the back row. Wow, that's kind of funny.
Thank you. That was very kind.
So wait, so this is 12. This is also 8-12, isn't it? That is 11. This is 12. Okay. It's still not enough, though, is it?
So we've got 2 buffs off Kelly, 2 points off Kelly, 2 points off Beast, so 4, and it's not enough, right?
So do we play the
I-
Deadlaugh? Or do we play the other Kelly?
So he's got, what, 1 point passively he's gaining? We've got 4. I don't know, we've got loads of consumes, but Kelly's like a 9-point card. Honestly, we probably just play Kelly.
Wait, is
I don't know.
Deadlaugh even
I'll let you
enough here?
decide. Is
Oh,
Deadlaugh enough?
is
That's a good question.
Deadlaugh, I think Deadlaugh is enough because we get so we still get 4 points. Yeah, Deadlaugh's more than enough. Definitely more than enough. Yeah, look at that, easy. Like, yeah, he got the thing of that, but we're still in this pretty nicely. All right, so we got rid of Deadlaugh, which is kind of valuable, but we keep the Keltalis as a finisher, like a 9-point finisher. We could also have like Osril as a 9-point finisher. He doesn't have any like tall removal except for poisons. He would have to draw 2 poisons, but even then we can play around that. We don't want to play the Keltal. I mean, we could play the Keltalis back row. Osril's good.
We want to kick the Thor, right? Thor's 2 points less than that.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad we didn't go for the Deadlaugh, honestly.
So we could play Osril first.
Yeah, I think I would go for Warrior personally first. Just because, like, we never actually want to consume it. I guess we kind of might want to consume stuff with it. But I don't think we're ever going to get
if we're,
Kelly
like,
value. Let's say he plays Ethne.
He's played out
just slam
everything
it.
though. Like he's literally played out his entire like gold package at this point. Aglace, Fov, Herald, Protector, Call, Frezined, Isengrim, Defender, Dunka. Yeah, all of these cards. Oh yeah, I guess that's left.
But
So this
Kelly
is Kelly
cleans
just
up here as
there.
well, yeah, right. Beautiful.
This is why I wanted to play Osril first, so that we don't
Sure.
lose like points off of this.
Sure.
We've no need for your
Oh no!
I mean, it is kind of correct, right? Because he loses the points anyway if he does it to the young driver.
Yeah, that's kind of true. But, I mean, I don't know about correct, but it doesn't make a difference.
It does not, no. And now we don't
I
even
don't
have
see
to
us
play the
losing this one,
Osril. I don't
Hubble.
see us losing this either. Kelly OP, dude. Oh, we could even go for the BM Osril. Because he spawned one of these little shitters. Nice. Alright, so first
Very
win
nice.
against a pretty bad deck, to be fair. I mean, it was an Aglace deck, so I can't really be proud of it. Nor, like, we can't really be proud of it, I guess. Alright, next game. Overwhelming Hunger. Oh, okay. There's many
Monsters
ways.
Nero.
Yeah, there's many ways they can play this. Maybe we should have added like a bomb heaver into this deck as well.
Sure.
Huh. Yeah, like
never
bomb
a
heaver
bad
for
idea, right?
Barghest. Yeah, bomb heaver for Barghest because bomb heaver is just that. I do like spores in this. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is not like Guernicora where spores could be kind of useless against like the Ethereal spam. So
I think
guess,
maybe we drop a pact. Oh, we could also drop a consume because like we only need one
I
consume
think
for this Foglet, right?
I think dropping like the warrior's fine here. Yeah, this is better. I actually rather would have pack than double consume in this
Sure.
hand. This is not really a consume friendly hand. Problem with this hand is it's kind of bad actually. We're missing out a lot of good shit. We're missing out like Wyvern, Goliath, the Phantom. We have Beasts. I guess we can use Beast to sort of try and win this round. You think he's gonna yoink this with his... Oh, he's very
what?
reactive. He's got a very reactive hand. We have no way to answer that though. So I guess we just play the Foglet here.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, is he gonna yoink this with his Maruna? I don't see it, but He could.
Yeah, he could, but he's using a leader charge at the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. It's obviously a bit painful, but
We have to be careful around a Manticore, though.
it's really expensive for him if he does go for it.
Plus, it opens up like multi-units for Keltulus round 1 if we need to, because we do have access to it with our Cairnthier. Like, okay.
Thanks, pal.
I'm not sure if I'm
Thank
actually,
you.
I'm not sure if I actually like that. Because, like, what do we do here now? If we pack,
I
it's
guess we
just
just-
Manticores, right?
Yeah, but it's like so expensive for him. Like, we're not really gonna win this round
That's true.
that easily anyway. Like with this hand. So
Yeah.
if he wants to like use Manticore on a leader charge, I think we'll take it.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. That's alright. Well, what do we... I mean, we could play second pact as well. And then force him maybe to use, like, Manticore on it. Okay, so we know he's not Clog, otherwise he would never play this card down. Could just play, like, Cairnthier Kelt. No, we can't play Cairnthier Kelt.
I mean, like he's not exactly played very good, has like very well. So like, there's even an argument to go for Beast and put some pressure on. He could pass. He also might just have Parasite. But
Yeah, so you're putting on... You want to put him on a skill
I
check?
guess that does give his Manticore too much value though if he's got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We could also go like an Egon off a Neuromancy.
Well, that's actually
Maybe
not a
we
bad
just-
shout.
Maybe we just play the Pact, and then we've got 13 reach all the time with this Egon.
I actually don't mind this, yeah. Squirrel's gonna be kind of useless, I think. Unless he plays Wyvern himself. I think this is just too tempting, right? This is the biggest Manticore he's ever gonna get anyway. So, like, why the hell would he not?
Yeah, and this is the beautiful thing about going second, right? If he takes Manticore, we can just
he's-
pass.
He's fishing for
Don't
it.
find it.
I don't think he found
Don't
it.
find it.
I don't think he found it. I just play. Oh, that's bad. So we know he doesn't have Manticore, which means we can actually go pretty hard on just like playing garbage, or we could just
Or
start smashing
we could
beast.
even go like even
Now
go
we know he
Beast.
doesn't have the Manticore.
Is
Unless
that-
this is
should
a
we-
500 like IQ debate. I think this is. We shouldn't have played it there. It's very dumb by me. Sorry.
That's right.
That was very silly. But yeah, I think this is still okay. We have a 5-point reset on this if need be. Probably not going to use it though.
Yeah, it's really not bad at all.
He has 2 Thrive engines though. That's something we have to consider as well. So our 2 points are kind of nullified here. We could just play our crappy little Barghest, or we could play the Wyvern as you said at some point. I think this is the point. where we play
I mean,
Wyvern.
also like there's an argument to go Matter because doesn't Matter give us Wyvern, and it gives our Beast like a little bit of extra value as well.
It could also get
it
us
might get us
Detlef,
Detlef,
though.
right,
But that's
right.
not bad. I don't mind getting Detlef here. as
Yeah,
well.
I mean Detlef's actually good as well, right? We've got
Okay, I
Karen
take.
involved there.
I see what you're saying. This is actually not bad. I would rather have Wyvern though. Now we get Detlef. So yeah, I mean, we still stay ahead with thanks to the Beast here. Oh, Neuromancy to Mata. That's some new level thinning right
That's
there.
something. Isn't it?
Okay, I think this is his Frost though. Okay, he's like a weather deck then. Okay, that's a lot of tempo. That is a lot of tempo. We could actually use the Barghest here to consume the Mata, deny him some points on the Frost. It doesn't keep us ahead though, does it? Wait.
I think his next play is going to be to move one of our units back into this Frost anyway.
But still, we have to force it out of him, right?
But yeah, like it doesn't really make sense to pass when we've still got these kind of cards.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, let's just see. This is gonna get disrupted now. We can still eat like the Detlef. We can just win the round with Spores. I don't see this guy playing too tall here.
Yeah, I think if he's got like a movement card, we're probably not going to win this round. So we could just use Spores and try and trade our Spores for like a better card. And then we've still got
We
an
could
amazing hand, right? Like we've got 4 of our best gold cards in many ways. Like we've got the Karen Detlef combo, which is like.
So you're
21
not
points in
you
2
wouldn't be
cards.
willing to sacrifice Detlef. Like if he doesn't
I mean,
have
like
movement here,
if we're going to definitely win the round, but I don't think we're
he's
really
purified.
applying that much pressure.
So he's done that. That's a lot of tempo. I think we just pass here.
Is there any argument to like? So he's got 2 points passively, right? But then if we eat our Foglet as well, our Beast is back on, so that's like 4 points. So we're at 28. We're like 15 points down.
Well, we would eat the
So if we-
Detlef, right?
So Spores is like a 4-point play,
Suppose it's 4. Plus he's getting one more turn, so he's,
like 9. Yeah. It's
So we're
a
getting
bit of
2
a
points
push,
off
isn't
of
it?
Beast. which puts us on
I don't think
28.
we can really do it.
Yeah, no, this is kind of dead right now. Feels bad. Oh well. I didn't even commit that much into this round. He just committed like
right. That's
Arcade.
like that's an argument as well to go with this sort of like route in a Kelly list of just having Frost and all that sort of stuff. The problem is, it's just like then your Kelly just kind of feels really awkward at times, and you end up like killing your own units.
Yeah.
But that sort of like deck build is like really good at pushing people out.
Yeah, I don't think
round
Knight
one.
Queen would be correct in that sort of deck. So do we drop Spores? Or do we drop? I guess we drop Bargus. I don't think we need Spores in this matchup.
Sure.
Okay, that's a really good hand. That's a really crazy good hand. Would love for him to bleed us here, actually. Okay, Neuromancy's doomed.
I think it's just the lava because it kind of messes up our Keltalis.
Okay, that's true. I'm so hesitant to always play Larva as a dry pass
Sure,
card.
sure.
But I guess in this case, it's not incorrect.
Yeah, it's like a round 1 card in this deck a lot of the time. Like even you saw in the last game, it can still get loads of value.
But we know he's a
Minikill-
Devotion,
Kelly
right?
round.
So he doesn't have like Igni Karathi, which is really good for us, for like Keltalis. He does have the movement, though.
Sure.
The movement might become quite an issue. We can't put his Artgave out, so Squirrel doesn't really do much for us here anyway.
No.
Nothing for Oswald.
We do need to just have like a way of playing around Manticore. Like so hopefully, I mean, even like that, it seems weird, but it could just be a nice card to lead with so he can't Manticore us on something big.
Okay, I'll drop Spores here. I don't think Spores is going to be... Actually, it might still be very valuable on like a Endrega Larva.
I mean, I guess we could even lead in with Detlef to play around.
Do we drop... I don't want to drop Endrega Warrior, though. I think it's
Yeah,
actually
maybe.
Osral. I don't need Osral here. Actually, do I?
We could keep this. Yeah, this is calm. This is fine either way.
So, we open Detlef, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so.
Then maybe like Aperian.
Needs to be obviously very scared of this getting.
Actually, we
stolen
should have
by
started
Maruna,
Aperian
but
so we can kill one of his larvae.
I think he's most likely gonna like. He's probably got Manscore in his hand. So this
That's
Detlef is
true.
just obviously
Yeah, that's
if he
true.
uses Manscore on Detlef, it doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if he was to use Manscore on like a Cave Troll or something like that, we'd be in trouble. This is quite a nice option we've got. Otherwise, we would have had to have like dumped something weird down.
So did we just take the instant 3 damage on these? But they just run into Kelly, right?
Yeah, they sort of disrupt Kelly in it. Yeah. Maybe it's just Cave Troll.
Could be just Cave Troll. I do see it. I do see that actually being good. We could also just stall with Karen like twice here.
Sure.
Because like we don't really need... I mean, we kind of want to wait for him to sort of play movement.
I think, yeah, if we use Karen, just use it once so that our Detlef, if he Manscores it, it still comes back, right? Rather than just going twice straight away.
Just a little stall play here.
Yeah, I think
It gives
it's
us dominance as well, makes things a bit more awkward for him. So our Neuromancy probably is just going to be a wagon, which I might just play here as well.
Yeah, and we could always like eat Wyvern and then use Aussie on it, but he's probably got an Aussie of his own. He's
Yeah.
not played Wyvern yet.
That is true.
Obviously, we want to get Kelly up and running as soon as we can.
Yeah, well, no, I think the thing with Kelly is you wait like mid-game. It's sort of like a mid-game card.
That's also true,
that you,
right? Yeah.
Like, there's no point in playing Kelly here because, you know, units and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like kind of Detlef in this deck as well. Is because Detlef just never dies. He just always comes back, which is good for Kelly, but at a certain point, because you can only do it, like, get away with it twice.
Yeah, he's
realistically.
anti-synergistic with Kelly, but he also just works with the consumes.
See, now he gets us more units. He does hit this.
Ah, he's trying to maroon us. Come on, son. We're not falling for that.
So now we play the Aperian.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. That's fine.
Because
we
it's out of
we need to eat
it's out
the
of
Detlef though,
Manticore
right?
range. But yeah, that's a Maruna
But
play.
we can eat it with the Karen. That's fine.
Yeah, we eat it.
I mean,
with Karen now.
One sec. If we eat this, so we eat this first, and then
it goes to
we could go
5 back.
Caranthea. We could go Caranthea Kelly here,
and then
then
eat it again.
use Death Shadow, maybe even, and then eat. I don't know. It
I
depends
think
if
we
you
just
want to
play
use Death
Cave
Shadow
Troll
on.
here.
Yeah, sure. I can get behind this too.
I don't mind.
Because we
playing
might
Cave
even
Troll
we
here.
might even want to use Caranthea on Phantom. Like, how much value are we actually getting off using Caranthea on Kelly? Not that much. Like two
Yeah.
Kellys in the same round, kind of counter each other.
Okay, so now he has to play the
So, like-
bad. So now he wants to kind of open up for his movement, which is good for us. So I think at this point we can play the Aperian.
I think before we do that, I think there's quite a lot of merit in using Caranthea here on the Phantom, because we use it on Kelly and it just sort of.
Yep. I feel that.
There's also even an argument now
it's
once we
it's
do
too
this to use Death Shadow on Caranthea and just play a second Phantom.
Yeah. And if he manticores this, I'm not too... Actually, we should have used this, and then he manticores the 1, which is really bad. Or he uses the manticore now, and we lose like 3 points.
I guess he has to hit it onto the armor.
Okay, so he does take the movement here. Now we only have 1 more Kelly, which has to be protected. So, okay.
Yeah, we just need to make sure we get leader value somewhere as well. But I guess we can always use it on this cave troll as well. When the cave
You can also use it on
weaker.
Detlef, right?
That's true. Yeah, I've not even thought of that, honestly.
I don't mind using it on Cave Troll though. I actually fancy the idea of using it on Cave Troll here.
Yeah.
Because it eats up the damage off of the frost. I think I just play the other Aperian. Do I use this? We could just cap off Oberon, right? At this point.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. But now we have like little units for Kelly. But we have enough consumes, right? So yeah, I would say we let this sort of eat damage, then use our leader for it. Because like using leader on Detlef as we said earlier is like anti-synergy with Kelly.
I mean, it's also like tons of points. So
It is
isn't
tons
It's
of
What,
points.
a 15-point play?
It is quite a bit of points.
Well, see, like we just need to assess like, how many points is Kelly
nice.
actually going to get for us. So he's on
Okay.
6 units. We're at...
I think this is the perfect. We play this on the Cave Troll and then Kelly. I think this is the perfect turn. And
Isn't it just like a 2-point leader though? Like, are we
yeah,
not
but
just
it's
wasting
worth
like,
so
13
much. If
points?
he has another movement on this Kelly, we're screwed, right?
That's true. That is very
Like
true.
that just wins us the game at this point because we have.
We kind of are, but we can also use Death Shadow on Cranfield to have 1 strength Kelly, which is not ideal.
No,
Yeah,
we don't need multiple.
I can see the cave troll.
I
play
feel
for
like
sure.
the Cave Troll here just basically is an auto win because we have so many consumes. We will always get
Sure,
the
sure.
Kelly value. I think I do this and just play the Kelly here, and also eat like the Detlef, I guess. We do need to keep like
Seems good.
one consume open. We can consume these 2 as well now. Maybe I should have consumed the Cairn
Yeah, one
Plus
thing we need to be careful of is consuming Karen with the Indrego Warrior will also spawn a 1 strength insect.
Oh yeah, that's true. So but
So
that
maybe we
also
just
is the
wanna
case for
Bargeist that.
Wygern, yeah. Or probably just Bargeist something here. See, he would have had like he had like Parasite for Keltalus. He could have dealt with it probably at some point. Okay, so we're both on 5 here, so nothing's gonna happen. But we will be in the plus here when we play this warrior. I would play Wygern first though. I'll play Wygern here, consume it with the Bargeist,
Sounds good.
and then eat all of these with... Because he doesn't have Earden, we know he's Devotion because of the Winter Queen and these guys being alive. And yeah, look at that. See, like, he would have been able to kill the Kelly, but because of this Defender, it makes it really awkward for him to deal with it now. This is. I think this was the correct play. Because now he loses a unit yet again, a 4-point unit in this case. While we play a 13-point Wygern, which just gets eaten. He doesn't have dominance. He can't get dominance as well here. So this is just the correct play to do at this point. Yep. This is looking good, man. This is looking kind of smooth.
We're
here.
looking solid.
We're looking very solid.
It's perfect for how you want Kelly to. Sat behind a cave troll as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
Because the Cave Troll ate up a lot of damage through this, the Frost as well. And then we just leadered it and just reused it. We could have maybe gone Cairnthir for Defender as well. That might have been a shout, other than the Aperian. Because after that, after the Oberon, he played... I guess he played 1 more Wild Hunt unit. That's it. Oh, he's eating our Wygern. Nah, that kind of sucks. Wait, why does he play Wygern in this deck? So we just do this. 30-point warrior. We know he does no...
As you do.
As you do on a Friday night. Our highest unit in the graveyard is the Cave Troll. Actually, no, we can just use NL. We can eat the NL Conqueror. That's fine. Okay. Okay.
Well,
so...
Now we just cross our
Dude,
fingers.
6-point Kelly, dude. That's nuts.
Jeez.
And that's just been going on for this entire game. So he needs what? Oh, he needs like 21 points here. So like Earden does
I don't
it.
see it happening.
Earden does it. Igni does it. We know.
What is that, man?
The 2-point
Come
Thrive
on.
trigger. Let's go. That's no. It's kind of. I mean, it's obviously not correct, but he wanted to use his leader on it. But then we would have had our Osriel as well. So yeah, it was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. So yeah, damn. All right, 2-0 with this deck. Third game. Ooh, now this one's a challenge, eh? This one's the Imperial Formación.
Yeah, not ideal.
That's not the one you want to see play against. The hand's is okay though for round one. I see like the Foglet available to us. These larvas which they want to deal with. We have to play around the Brothans, obviously. Might actually look into mulliganing this Ozril here.
I think we could maybe kick like a consume. Like I think we've got enough consumes. I guess consume's
good against poison though. I guess we can cut one since we have like Karen. I don't like this pact in hand.
No, not at all.
Okay, another.
We don't want to break Foglets, but we could risk it.
Yeah, we have to risk it here.
Yes, that's what I like to see, Habla. I like it.
The YouTube talents always
He
always
who dares wins, right?
We always go for it though. This is always the play you go for in that situation. I think we just bait out like Vincent with Apharian. I guess but we play Foglet first, of course. Or do we play? Or do we set up Apharian first? I feel like this card is pretty bad. If it does get Vincented, and he doesn't want to sort of play Vincent in round one as early as he does here, since we still have these two. If he Vincents
it means our Cave Troll's very safe.
Yeah, for sure.
We've got the Thor in hand as well, which is going to be so nice for round 3.
Yeah, for sure.
If we get this Vincent out, like, we're kind of cruising, I think, honestly.
It's a joust, okay. So I say we play Foglet here. Then we eat it and boost the one that came out. I feel like do you think tactical advantage is good? I think tactical advantage is fine. We could consider like the Veil one, the Crystal Skull. I think that's also
or even Phantom, whatever the Magic Lamp rather.
Yeah, I don't like Magic Lamp. It's like anti-synergy with Keltalus, isn't? Whoa!
This is so sad.
It's not that bad though. I don't mind this. I could just play. Wyvern's so awkward though if he has Invo.
I guess Invo is like so good against Cave Troll. Like, I know. So let's say we get Invo out, right, and we're in round 3. He uses Vincent on Cave Troll, and then we just Veil Kelly, right? Whereas otherwise, he Vincent's our Cave Troll, and then he Invos Kelly.
I think our Death Shadow target in general should just be Cave Troll.
That's true as well. But like if he invos it, we can't really do it. So I actually think Wyvern and then just use RTA.
So do we beast now? I feel like beast now is good. We beast and boost up the Phantom. We need to make a decision here.
Yeah,
because it might force out like Vincent. If we can force out like his Vincent here, I don't think it stays ahead. Oh wait, maybe it does. Actually, no, it doesn't because of Magni Division. Okay, so we get the pass out of him. We commit a beast and Empyrean.
Sure.
Now, does man bleed or does man not bleed?
Normally with Kelly, long round suits us.
Obviously,
like us? Okay, we're very scared of Masquerade Ball.
That Masquerade
Ball,
but
this Thor
is
should help
scary.
us out a lot.
This Masquerade Ball
I think we do like
scary.
a fake bleed, so we'll play like the lava maybe, and
yeah, that's actually I
route.
actually can get behind that. I think I'd mulligan Ozril here. I think Ozril's pretty awkward now. We have no targets for him.
I mean, like we can eat our Egon, right?
I guess. True.
And then use Aussie.
Oh, we could bleed with like this as well. Force out like locks. Like this could be our bleeding 3. Like,
I think it could even just be like play lava. We could bleed. It's not normally a route I'd take. I think this Thor might allow us not to.
I think this Detlaf Karen, like Detlaf, I think gives us the option to bleed here because we just play this Karen for 6. If he locks it, fine. If he poisons it, that's fine. Because then we just have the 5 points Detlaf, like the 15-point Detlaf play, and he has to like catch up really a lot. Like he has to catch up a lot. That's gonna be really awkward. And if he poisons this, we can just thaw it, right?
Sure.
And then he Vincents it, and then we're still okay. So he locks that, which is okay because now we get a pass as well, right? We traded a Karen for a lock, which is really good in our situation as well.
Yeah, I guess it's not great.
It's not that
fantastic. Bad. I'm
sorry. I was just kind of taking the lead there for no reason. I maybe should have listened to you. We've been roping a lot of turns because we were just like discussing everything possible. But I guess that's just really all about it. That's what it's all about when you're playing co-op. But I think Kelly is a very good thing to play with 2 people because you need to actually know a lot about your opponent's deck. Do we keep Spores here? It's good against Thirsty Dame.
Yeah, we can keep it. I think Pact's awkward in this. against poison,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. Consumes.
And we kind of need the consumes. I think we kick with spores.
Yeah, spores.
We do have a dodgy foglet in our deck, but
more consume. Consume
Nice.
isn't terrible because of the poison.
yeah, and we've got Death as well, right?
So as I said, I would say that Carinthia here, like the cave troll should be our like Death Shadow stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
We could obviously also start with this higher vampire, just to stall
might
out.
just get locked.
Like
I kind of like
he doesn't have
your
any
idea
locks no more though. He's played both of his hunters.
Yeah, that's true.
We could just play Mata though as well. Like it's either Mata or Detlef. We want to stall for the moment. Like we have nothing to answer this.
Yeah, whichever doesn't really make a difference. I don't think.
I think I play this first. Spy's actually an interesting opponent because of Spies being, you know, kind of anti-synergy with Kelthalus.
Yeah, it could be tough.
Could be interesting. Oh, he invos that. That's actually really good for us. Because now we can
Sure
just
it
play
is.
the Oneiromancy for the Wyvern. Or do we even play it for Wyvern? Do we not just play it for Goliath? We can't consume.
I think we probably want to matter for Wyvern once we've
Oh,
got
yeah,
Kelly
yeah,
up
that's
and
true,
running.
that's
But like
true.
we want to do it late on maybe. That's
think-
all good. We don't know.
Yeah, I think we just Mata here though. I think stalling with Mata is fine.
To one another.
Not sure what this drew for him though. Like he'll want to wipe our stuff at some point.
Mhm.
Okay.
So there's an argument here as well to use Caranthia on Cave Troll.
Yeah, that's
and then
what I was
just Death
thinking.
Shadow Cave Troll straight
Yeah,
away.
that's what I was saying as well. Is like I think that playing Carinthia for Cave Troll is correct here.
So like getting that info out is really nice.
Yeah, so it's only Vincent and a lot of spies that he would need here to deal with this Kelly. And even then we have Kelly for like Thaw. Kelly with Thaw seems pretty unbeatable. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of damage though. This is the biggest problem that we're facing right now. So that's the first Vincent. So we just play our second Cave Troll. Oh, he's using his damage here.
Yeah, and
kind
he's
of
gonna look to
interesting.
poison this Cave Troll, and we just give it a veil probably, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Once he's poisoned it once.
Yep, defo. Sounds
So
good.
what you could do is we could veil it straight away, but obviously if we just wait a turn, let him poison it first,
Nice.
then veil. So obviously we veil.
That really purified it.
That's not great, but maybe we're fine with like. Obviously Kelly's gonna be able to be given a veil, and we could just play Kelly now and just high roll and kill this one on the right rather than Ramon. We kill the brigade here, right?
We pray. Yeah! We suck. We suck, dude. So this is the poison. He has no more like instant answer for this. And giving this veil is going to be actually kind of crazy. So how much damage can he actually produce with cards like Usurper? 4 damage and then 6 with Fergus. But we can't kill one of these guys. He would just have to use the boost them. What's he doing here? Okay, so he does take that. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, that is very scary.
Oh, but he doesn't boost it. Oh, he lets us kill this. That's actually kind of good. He does let us kill
Yeah,
this.
maybe this pact was secretly good after all, right?
No, Pact was nuts, dude. Pact is... Oh, wait, what do you mean? Pact? No. Veil. We want the Veil here, boys. Okay, so he plays this Wyvern here.
Of course he finds the Y gun.
It's fine.
That's what bribery does, right?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I guess we just start consuming nonsense now.
Sure.
Seems fine.
Rest in peace, Vincent.
Bye-bye,
You
Vince.
will not be missed.
This is going to be a pretty interesting game, actually, now, at this point. Because we have a lot of, like, answers to his poison because of Consume. I think I just take the Consume on the Wyvern here. I want to position this differently.
We could also... Yeah, we need the dominance, right? Yeah, it's kind of our only play. That's it. And if he poisons, we've got plenty of consumes. And
Yeah,
we probably
exactly.
play
If
this
he
Bar
poisons
Guy
this
Spack
now-
next to Matter, right?
If he poisons this now, we Barghest. Then eat it with... And eat both of these with the Endrega. But this is going to
7 points
be
ahead.
close. This is going to be close.
He's got full leader. We have last set as well, though, which really helps with Kelly because you get like an
Yeah,
extra tick
sure.
of Kelly.
Knight gives us units.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
No,
I
it's
think
okay.
I
It's
see
okay.
what's
It's okay.
gonna happen.
It's okay. It's not terrible. Because we can consume a bunch right now. We can consume both of these with this.
Right.
This is not too bad. I was going to consume higher, like, This actually makes things a lot more easy.
He's got dominance as well. He can eat again if he wants to.
Yeah, both of us do. Oh, he's discarded. What is he discarded? He's discarded the fangs. It's very interesting. Oh, okay. So he's kind of okay. I get it.
So, I guess
kill
we
the
eat
Kelly here. We eat the Kelly, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, she kills herself.
So he has no way of poisoning us here anyway. And we have a
I
we have a 14-point finisher here. Kelly's done bits though. Like the
7
opponent,
points
yeah.
is needed as
Oh
no,
boy.
no.
Oh no.
There's no way.
No. Oh no.
Yes! Undefeated!
So he lost. Wait, so that was like a 5. He loses 5 in total. He needed a usurper, right? Yeah, usurper would have done it, I think. Oh, we're against the overwhelming hunger. Like before, we won the last time. Let's see if we can do it this time again. The date would be grand. So yeah, we have the coin flip loss. We have the Foggle though, which is nice. Also a consume. 2 consumes. Don't really need Thaw in this matchup. Pact is okay. It's better than Thaw, obviously.
Sure.
What'd you say?
I think maybe we ditch 1 pact.
Yeah, I can see that.
And we don't want to break the Foglet. I think like this hand's fair enough like to keep, I think.
Okay, I can see that.
Since we've got a bit of Thrive, we probably want to go Thrive first, right?
Oh, we do have. Oh yeah, crap! I forgot we had Larva. Whoops. Yeah, play around.
You see, you're
Braffins.
much better than me by playing these Larvas like either side of the TA. You're like getting in the habit of doing it for the Nilfgaard matchup. I just never do it, and I get ripped to pieces by my chat because I just always play straight into.
Yeah, I forget it
Mage
too.
Infiltrator.
It's just I don't know. Right now, recently I've been. When I'm with other people, like I remember it, but like by myself, I usually forget about it.
It is good habit though, just doing it all the time because you'll just
Yeah.
get used to it, right?
Yeah, I see a lot of people like whenever they do it, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, smart. Okay, he actually used his Aperion then. That's not too bad. I guess we could just use this now. Play for that little bit of tempo that we have. And we might have to consider committing Aperion. Okay, he's using this. Maybe we could have used the tactical advantage there. Don't really see a point though, because it just runs into Manticore. Don't want to use it here as well. So I think we just play Aperion here. Oh, okay, maybe we're not.
We could just like slammy gun and try and get out, right?
That's also
I'd be kind of down for that. Like he frosts a single row, so you could just put a gun on the row without frost, TA, and then pass. I don't know though. We could like try and win the round a bit more, but I guess it's not even
a little bit of push here. Like we have the Aperion, we have the Pact. We can like we're not forced to commit this on Neuromancy here, I'd say.
Yeah, but he's also getting like 2 points each turn, right?
Okay, I can see. I guess I'll listen to you here.
I mean,
And
like
we boost
they're
up
both pretty reasonable,
this.
right? Yeah, I think boost that.
So if he has like
A parasite loop kind
yeah.
of stuff, but
Well, at least
stuff
he doesn't have it
plus.
for our Aperion then. Haha. Also plays around Manticore Venom if we don't boost this up. Sorry, not Venom, but just Manticore. You might need more than 1 card here to catch up if you can't deal with this Wyvern. Because he's just getting like 4 points here if we pass now. But he does have 3 cards to play it out. But in the long round, we are actually not in a bad spot. Okay. This is kind of scary. Yeah, this is very scary.
that's us. I mean, we could
we could
consume it.
consume it.
It's pretty reasonable.
He
honestly.
loses a bit of points here if we consume this. I think this is not terrible. Plays for dominance as well. Plays very low tempo here. He has to actually commit 2 big cards here. I don't think he can do this in 1
And we
card.
still got Goliath, and we can even like go Phantom still, depending on what he does.
Okay, so he's playing, I think, the very low... Oh, that's very low tempo.
Whoa.
I think just a simple pass here is okay.
Unless, Mr. Hablar, you want to go for the classic eat your own Goliath, get out his ego, but it's probably too risky, seeing as we're just covered in frost, aren't we? We should probably pass.
Yeah, this is too risky. I mean, I rate the play, but... Nah.
Someone did it to me earlier and got out my Sheldon from my deck.
Oh, wow,
I was
that's
fuming.
crazy.
My Sheldon
That's
Skags.
crazy.
I'd buffed it with All God as well.
Whoa. Okay, so have you...
Squirrel?
We kick Squirrel?
Yeah.
And Pact?
I mean, the Pact, yeah, sure.
Alright, that's good.
Sounds nice. We didn't play a Nero either, did we? Or did we play it already?
No, we didn't play it. Oh, we did, yeah, for Wyvern.
Right.
It's good that he's on 7 now, because he has to just push here. Okay, so he's going
Oh.
pretty hard here.
So, I mean, we need Kelly in hand, right? So, I think you just got a Nero for Mata.
I see that. Yeah, that's...
And this is why Mata's in the deck rather than just not using her, because now we can use the Caranthia on her, right? We've also got the option of Caranthia Detlaf as a possibility. It's not bad.
It's actually
don't have that many
really good.
consumes.
Okay, we're missing a bit of consumes here. That's fair. And we could like...
But yeah, like imagine Caranthia Detlaf, Death Shadow Detlaf, and you just got a million consumes. It would be kind of unreal.
Oh man.
Naked
Kelly here would be kind of... Actually, no, it would be terrible. I could just play this now, right? Just wait for it a bit.
So we could either go Phantom to like get that engine developed, or alternatively, because that also plays into Manticore, we could just like play Karen, consume. I guess that kind of plays into it too.
I guess we could just play Detlaf, Higher Vampire.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Now, which row? I think I want to play in front row. Yep. I want to play in front row so that if I need to consume something with this...
Sure.
I can just, you know, play it with I can consume it with the Aperion, so we can consume 2 units with the Keltalus. I feel like something that's underestimated in this match, like in this deck in general, is like a card placement is actually kind of valuable because of this card alone. Like the fact that you can consume 2 cards, which gives this a lot more value, is a factor that's actually very underrated in this deck. So you actually also have to very much think about positioning of cards.
Yeah, definitely.
He's going full consume.
So he's going to have like so many ones in the not too distant future, right?
Yeah.
I think this is Karen and just eat Detlaf once, because we want to get consumes like ready to use on the board. And we don't eat it again, so we play around Manticore.
No point.
Dominance as well, which I didn't even think of. So
yeah, we got the dominance here. Yeah, that's actually I didn't think of that at all, but now we got it, and that's really good for us. Like even eating this with the Banshee, he'd have to play like a big, like a Goliath, and then eat this so that he can trigger these again. Does he do that? He does. Okay. Okay, so now he has a lot of units. I think now we have to play
ones, right?
Yeah, now we have to play the Caranthir into Kelly, I think. I think we're kind of forced to do this.
Sure.
Yeah. He's got too many ones. This is way too awkward for us.
Yeah, this is where, like, you wish you had a Bomb Heaver, right? But it's only really Haunt that messes you up like this.
Yeah, no, it really is all the... I think we can eat this. Doesn't put us ahead, but it gives us...
It's close.
It's close, but not
We're in
really.
touching distance.
So now I think I would eat these 2 with our Mindrega Warrior. We also have Dominance again.
Yeah, we could also consider Phantom as well.
Could also consider Phantom, yeah.
Because now that Caranthia is blocking it, so it can't be...
Well, he has 2 more units than us, so... Okay, so he does take the pass here. So, would I
don't think that's enough. Phantom plus using the charge would be, I think. Let me check.
Wait, yeah, Phantom.
He's got 7 units, we've got 5. So if we eat, we're at... Yeah, I think it's enough.
Yeah, it's probably Phantom.
I want to make sure.
Something. Yeah. Just by 1. But, still wins it.
So, and I mean, this is a great hand, right?
Yeah.
He used his Haunt.
He used Haunt. He still probably has, like, big cards. Now, all we have to do is sort of get our Defender, and we're actually kind of happy. Because I know that he definitely wants to use Oberon for movement. Do I kick Andrega Larva here?
I think we need to keep it again. It's just that Manticore, the Imperial Manticore I'm so scared of. Like, we need to play that first, and then we could play a Cave Troll. Otherwise, I think we can kick the Pact, because we've got...
but it's no unit.
Maybe we could...
It's no unit.
Yeah,
what else are we going to draw here anyway? It's either Beast. I guess we can, like, fish for Beast. Because, like, even Spores could be kind of useful. I guess we kick it.
Even Barghest isn't that bad.
Barghest is good, but I think we still kick Barghest here. Oh, well. Back to square 1.
That made a big difference.
Yeah, that made... I mean, if we find the Beast there, that might just win us the game,
It's worth it, right? Beast's so good in this deck.
So, yeah. I say we play the... Do we play Cave Troll later?
Excuse me. I think we can just go for Cave Troll now, in fairness.
Awkward thing with this hand is, like, we have no good consume targets with this warrior. We would have to consume, like, Goliath or, like, Osrul. But we don't want to consume Goliath, I think. We can just consume Oswald.
What's the graveyard situation looking like for Ozra? Is there anything good to target?
Well, we have our Wyvern, right?
Sure.
Which could be okay. We don't want to use Kelly now, obviously. Could just go Pact on this.
Mm-hmm.
Just stall out a bit, make him play cards. Or units. He still might have like a Frost though, which could kind of become awkward. Oh, he does do this now, so that's actually good for us now.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually better for us than it is for him. Because now we just have Keltalist targets to just work with. And we can just drop her. I don't want to eat this. I guess I can just... Okay, same as that. It's not too great.
Yeah, I guess we could just put Goliath down, or we could go Aussie. It's either or, right?
I'd rather actually play Osriel first. Because I can then consume it next turn. And it's not it's not as bad as like just Goliath consume. Like, every turn matters here. Quite a bit. He doesn't have Karathi, he's a devotion deck.
We're so far ahead though.
We are in a very good spot here. So yeah, that's why I wanted to use like the Oswald here, because now he's playing like unitless, and we just keep going unitless.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's gonna have to play the Oberon at some point. Might play it as his last card though. Okay. So, well, we can't discard this, so we just play this like this.
Larva still just played for so many points.
Yeah, Larva played for a
Such
lot
good card.
here. Larva played for quite a bit. So Oberon last card could still actually do it for him, honestly. I might have had to play the Goliath back row. Yeah, this might actually be kind of close. Yeah, I think we lose because I misplayed with the positioning. Yeah.
Oh,
But,
that was a great effort.
Loses one. Yeah. We need a last say for that matchup because Oberon's
Yeah, we were
so
so
dead
unlucky,
for him
honestly.
if we get last say. We could have actually. I think we could have actually won that. I think there were certain lines we could have taken. Maybe kicking Larva. I mean, Larva still plays for so much, but just like Keltalist plays for a lot more. If she
Yeah,
stays
I think
alive.
maybe it was in Mulligan's. I think we kicked Warrior over Bargeist.
We
Maybe
should
Bargeist would have
we
done
should
it.
have not kicked the Bargist. Yeah, if we don't kick Bargist instead of Pact, I think we actually have quite a good winning chance there. It just gives us
But
that.
I still think we did really well, honestly.
Yeah,
Like, that was
for
a great
sure,
effort. That was
definitely.
the fact he had Horn, that's such a tough matchup.
All right, so this is the deck. The final version is. I don't think this is the final version. I would say that we maybe drop one Bargist and add like a Bomb Heaver as the deck that we're putting out in the description. I feel like this is a lot
Yeah,
better.
I-
Bargist is very.
I think
good,
we
but
probably
yeah.
we probably want the Bargeist. Maybe we just have to like downgrade the Phantom and then upgrade one of the 4s to something. Maybe that's what we do.
Yeah.
I feel like Phantom was good, to be honest, but like I think we want the Bargeist still for the Detlef as well.
What do you
that
say
felt
about?
pretty good.
What are you saying about Thaw and Pact? I think it's
Thaw
good. Thaw felt good, honestly. Thaw
Yeah, I think maybe
actually-
one Pact could have been enough.
I do like
Possible.
Pact though. Pact is also really
Yeah, it's
good.
good.
I
It
feel like
is.
this is fine. I think one Thaw is enough because we do still play for like a lot of defenders. Like we have a lot of ways to play like double defender. There is an option to sort of cut Detlef and try and run Renew, but I think that's a bit too awkward and clunky with Mulligan's round 1. Because you you already have like 2 cards that you don't want to play in round 1, and that's like Renew and Osriel, and finding both makes things a lot more awkward. Since you also don't kind of want to play for Kelly in round 1 as well, so that's like 3 to 4 cards with Carinthia as well that you don't want to play in round 1. So I wouldn't say Renew is necessary in this deck. I feel like going for just 2 Keltalists or like 1 Keltalist round seems perfectly fine.
Yeah, Renew is really nice because it's super flexible. I think in like when you're mainly playing against Nilfgaard, it helps a lot as well because you can like play Cave Troll and Carinthia again. But I don't think Nilfgaard's that popular at the moment. Like
No,
it's not like it's the most popular faction anyway.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying 1 Thaw. Yeah, right now Monsters is really popular, it seems. Also Skellige always, but yeah, I feel like right now like Monsters and Skellige are kind of up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one. I do like the addition of Detlef into this deck. It gives you sort of like a option for all your consumes to actually gain points rather than just gain points through Kelly
that's it.
existing.
I think something I found a lot with this deck is like your consumes just don't do much outside of giving your Keltalis value. So like if you're not playing Keltalis, if you don't like in that particular round, your consumes are just playing for like terrible points. And that's what Foglets give you as well. So like I don't know. Maybe you could like kick the foglets and then keep the Detlef or something like that. I feel like if you're gonna put a bomb heaver in, you probably just need to cut something higher rather than ditching the Bargeist. I think this card's just kind of too good to not use.
A lot of times when I see double Barghest, I just feel like I'd rather have like Endrega a warrior.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like Endrega warrior is just a superior version of Barghest because it's unconditional
Cheaper.
to consume. I mean, the condition is that you position your cards properly, and whereas Barghest is like it's just one to consume and he can be disrupted, and he goes a bit too tall for my liking as well. I can see why you like Barghest. It's just whenever like we had like 2 Barghests in hand, we always said like kick the Barghest.
Sure.
So like I'd rather like have like the option of like a Barghest and a bomb
That's
heaver,
it.
and we're like, okay, he might play ball still, so let's just keep the bomb heaver instead of the second Barghest, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, I see it. If we're ditching a Bargeist, we probably have to ditch the foglets as well, though, just so we're not too short changing ourselves on consumes.
I feel like the Foglet is fine. I feel like Foglet we get enough like we have enough consumes, to be fair. And if even if we don't, we just mulligan. We can just mulligan it away. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
the
also
end of the
that
world.
is also
Not
true,
keeping it right. So yeah. I feel like Foglet's fine. I feel Foglet is correct. You could maybe work around with like Thaw, but I think like Foglet is necessary tempo early on, like early stage tempo that it just creates and just works with you sort of getting control of the rounds. Because then you just have these big boys that just like play for a crap ton of points while the opponent might, like struggle with the tempo with Foglet and like things like Endrega Warrior and so on and so forth, and even like Endrega Larva as well, because that just plays for a lot.
That seems reasonable. I can see it. I think like you would need to be really careful with your consumes with this list, but you could definitely get away with it.
Yeah.
Like one
100%.
Bargeist isn't taking that much consume away from you.
Yeah.
You've always got the option to like Caranthea, Karen as well. At
For
times,
sure. Yeah.
something you can do.
I really like Caranthea in this deck a lot. That's probably my one of like I really like the variety, and even the change to him didn't kill this deck because you never used it on neutrals anyway to begin with in this deck. So him having 4 power now seems very, very good as well.
Trust.
Like it really
like,
worked.
We even
like,
saw that.
Yeah. A lot of the times Kelly just kept us ahead with the Caranthea play. So yeah, man, that was Keltalus meme cards. Big pleasure working with you, Speci. That was a lot of fun. We did intricately analyze our plays and actually got some pretty decent success with this deck. I think the last game we actually misplayed in a few certain spots where it could have gone better, and we didn't have the bomb heaver there, so that might have been a big difference with it.
Definitely.
So yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Any words of encouragement to the fans?
Oh well, just thanks for having me, Habla. Like it's fun to come on the channel, man. Like this channel's like one of my favorites for Gwent, like my favorite, honestly. So yeah, it was really cool to come on here.
Man.
And yeah, man, just like thanks for watching this fight if you watched.
And yeah, don't forget to check out Specimen's Twitch, YouTube. All links will be in the description. He forgot to explain it himself, but he's a humble man, so he tends to forget these type of things to plug himself, but I'll do it for him. So thanks so much, Speci. And as for you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see some more Specimen Mr. Hobla action, maybe a little lie detector Gwent with him in the future as well. Mwahaha. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.